Washington County received a call from the visitor center. 2 children are there. They advised that their parents were assaulted. One was possibly stabbed. The parents are missing.
It was supposed to be a peaceful hike. 2 parents, their kids, the great outdoors. But by the time the sun dipped behind the trees at Devil's Den State Park, 2 lives were gone, 2 young girls orphaned, and a killer had vanished into the wilderness. And the most disturbing part? This wasn't a robbery. This wasn't personal. This was completely random.
Yeah, we do know that Andrew McGann moved to Springdale for a teaching job and was supposed to soon start orientation after spending the last 2 years teaching in Oklahoma. His first job was in Texas.
Reporter Scoop Jefferson talked with the mom of a former student.
Well, we first met him in 2022 when the fall semester started. I guess that did surprise me because while I thought he was off, I never got violent.
Saturday, July 28th. Clinton and Kristen Brink were hiking a scenic trail in Northwest Arkansas. Quiet morning. Their 2 daughters, just 6 and 8, walked steps behind them. But within minutes, everything turned into a nightmare. Park rangers found the couple stabbed to death near the trail. The children, alone, traumatized, but alive. Authorities called it one of the most brutal and senseless acts the region had ever seen. And the killer left no trace.
I'm not going to talk about his motive right now. We're still exploring and determining exactly what that motive was.
Can you confirm we've seen video of an arrest made at this Laputa's, the beauty shop in Springdale? Can we confirm that that's where he was taken into custody today?
Yes.
If you were walking down a trail and locked eyes with a stranger, would you even recognize? Evil? What if that man were a teacher? A former soldier? A quiet face in the crowd? With a plan? A few days later, police made a chilling arrest at a local barbershop.
We do believe he acted alone. We have absolutely no reason to believe that there's anyone else involved, and we do not anticipate any future arrest or any other arrests beyond the suspect and father. They were loving husband and wife, that they were towards each other.
Andrew James McGann, 28 years old, a local high school science teacher. No criminal history, soft-spoken, intelligent, friendly even. He was halfway through a haircut when the SWAT team stormed in. Why him? DNA. A small drop of blood found on a rock near the crime scene. Surveillance footage at the park entrance. A vehicle match. And something even more disturbing, items found in his apartment that suggested planning.
State police have arrested 28-year-old James Andrew McGann for murdering Clinton and Kristen Brink while hiking in Devil's Den State Park. Police revealing he was taken into custody while getting a haircut. No motive has been revealed as of now, but law enforcement believes he likely did not know the couple.
But this wasn't just a crime of opportunity. Authorities believe McGann may have stalked the couple for hours, maybe even longer. They were strangers. He didn't know them. They didn't know him. No financial gain. No political motive. Just a calculated act of violence. And yet, there's something about McGann's background that doesn't sit right.
A pattern.
Timeline. And a missing piece nobody's quite talking about.
We are here in Springdale, Arkansas, right in front of the beauty salon where the suspect, Andrew McGann, 28 years old, was arrested yesterday. He's the suspect in the double homicide that happened at a state park about 35 miles from here. Now, we talked to the woman who was cutting his hair. She said he walked in, he was quiet, he was reserved, didn't want to sign his name down when they told him to do that.
Why would a man kill 2 random strangers in front of their children? Was it out of rage, desperation, or was it something more calculated? Investigators discovered journal entries, cryptic notes about the inevitability of chaos, detailed thoughts about control, and an obsession with human behavior. In one entry, McGann wrote, "You don't truly exist until someone fears you."
The manhunt is over, thankfully, in Arkansas. This is the suspect in the case of a couple who was murdered on a hike with their 2 daughters at Devil's Den State Park. James McGann, held without bond, taken into custody on Wednesday, marking the end of a days-long manhunt. He was apparently getting a haircut.
Was this a manifesto? or a descent into delusion. But here's where things take a turn. Because what the public didn't know is that this wasn't the first time a couple was attacked on a hiking trail in the Ozarks. In 2021, a nearly identical incident occurred just 2 counties over. 2 victims, stab wounds.
There's no suspect.
No one linked them until now.
Good morning, Joe. We're here at Devil's Den State Park, like you just said, following up on that investigation of the double homicide. I have been in contact with Arkansas State Police this morning, who say right now they don't have any updates, but they do hope to provide some at some point today. As far as we know,
Police are reopening old case files, looking for connections, and what they're finding is unsettling. There may be more than one scene, more than one moment, and possibly more than one victim. What if Devil's Den was never supposed to be the only one? FBI profilers say McGann fits the mold of a compulsive predator.
Oh, we've been here all day. We're from Texas, so we came in for the weekend, and we came up here and there are cop cars all around there, and we're a little concerned, and we went up to the visitor center because we're trying to get some merch, some stickers, and they said that they couldn't say anything, but that everything was closed for an emergency.
Calm exterior.
High functioning, believes in fate, his own twisted version of it. People who knew him, shocked, but some students' neighbors had odd stories, strange behavior, an eerie calm. One said he had the kind of stare that made you feel cold inside. In court, McGann shows little emotion.
You should know you have the right to be represented by an attorney. A free attorney will be appointed if you can't afford one. You're not required to say anything today. Anything you say can be used against you. You also have a right to communicate with your counsel, your family or friends, and a reasonable means will be provided for you to do that. I've been presented with an affidavit of indigency this morning from Mr. Parrish.
No apologies, no remorse.
His defense? Not guilty, but the evidence is mounting. A digital trail, physical one, and something else something. Prosecutors are keeping quiet. For now, they say monsters hide in plain sight. But what if the real terror isn't just what he did, but what he still hasn't told us?